Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Coming to you live from our comfy couch here in the outskirts of the internet. This is the Gaming Saloon Reviews for April 30th, 2023, with your host, Spacemaker2448 and Ramp It Up Salon.
Because I can't.
God damn it.
I don't actually know if that went through OBS because I wasn't looking.
It should. If it goes through...
Yes, it does. Cool.
I was about to say, it goes through the Discord output. Because it goes through the Discord output for me.
I just wanted to double check because it makes sense on your end of it, but since I can also hear it too, I didn't know if it was going to play it through the Discord, like your mic's coming through, or if it was going to try to play it as desktop audio, because if it played it as desktop audio, that would not go well.
Right.
Luckily, it plays as if you're talking. So,
which good.
It does work.
That's how it should be set up.
Yes.
I'm gonna get some other buttons. I'm gonna get some of the other buttons made tomorrow.
Oh Jesus, that one was on point, actually.
Mm-hmm. So, folks, Black is there's it's 4 more episodes, folks. I don't know. Literally, I summed up an entire episode in what, four lines?
I think.
Because 17 is 4 lines. 18 is a little more than that. 19 is a little bit more than that. 20 is also 4 lines.
And it pretty much boils down to, we have new mid-boss that probably won't be lasting too much longer because this is literally padding for Shadow Man.
Yeah. I'm just like, oh, you're here. Are you here to build tension because Kotaro can't beat you because he can't rider kick through your shield?
Even though he probably can.
Yes, because he has a stronger kick now.
Mm-hmm.
Except he's not using it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's for Black. Anything else to talk about the stock eats, I guess? Because I don't know.
No. Because the
Damn
thing
it.
I had to talk about kind of ended last week.
Yeah. Damn it all.
Yeah. Yeah.
I guess we just talk about Black then. So,
Because that's the bad thing. I also, Revice Skeets maybe was subbed or probably tempted to try to watch.
I remembered it was subbed because I think I got subbed a couple days ago and I forgot about it because I was like, the Geats Revice movie. Neat. I will watch it eventually. Because I think I just am not in the mood to watch Revice adjacent content is the problem.
I mean, I could see that.
Because it doesn't help that I skimmed through the raw of it, at least when the raw first came out. There sure is a whole lot of Revice content in there. And oh yeah, you remember how we were getting that new demons form, that the get over demons?
Yeah.
I think it's in one fight scene and then it's gone.
Sounds right.
So yeah, it's also the Ryuki writers just show up randomly in this. And I'm like, cool. Why are you all here? I get it's like they're the original Battle Royale show, and I'm like, are you sure? Are you certain? Because I'd say no, they're not. Because Geats' Battle Royale and Ryuki's Battle Royale are not the same thing. Not
By
even
no
close.
means, yeah.
Geats is actually a competition. Ryuki is just stalling for 30 plus episodes.
Yeah.
because nobody has the spine to pull the trigger to actually kill somebody in that show, except for one person, one time, and then not any other time because, oops, can't do that.
Yeah, we definitely can't kill people, and unaliving them is frowned upon.
Yeah.
Unless it's the main rider. Then we can do that.
Yeah. Because I think I've already talked about like Power Rangers is Once and Always special that's on Netflix. Did I talk about that last week?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I just keep seeing people talk about it because I'm just like, Power Ranger fans are thirsty for content because they don't get a whole lot. And it's like, ooh, this 40-minute okay special. Yes, eat that shit up. But I'm like, good for y'all. Because damn, I feel nothing. I can talk about King Oger, kind of, I guess. King Oger continues to be good. I love how the villain, actual monsters of the show, kind of just show up to be a nuisance, and the real problem is the king of the main Red Ranger's kingdom, because he's just a dick. He's just a manipulative dick all the time. I'm like, how long is this show going to drag out? Us murdering you.
Probably too long.
That's my concern. It's just, no, we can't do this all show. This fucker's gotta die.
Yeah, not all show. I mean, just most of the show.
Late into the 30s.
Yeah.
A new Ultraman starts, I think, this month? Is this month or next month? Heart is the Ultra. His actor is going to be the Ultra. He is he's married with a kid, and he is captain of the Defense Force, which is neat to see. And also, I'm a little confused on the wording of it because they don't say this, but it should be soon after. Not only is it going to be the normal like simulcast, well, I think it's almost simulcast English sub that's on YouTube. It's going to be like a simulcast dub as well. So there's going to be an English sub option. There's going to be a English dub option, and there's going to be multiple other languages as well in both of those options.
Huh.
The dub I don't think is fully simulcast because the wording on it doesn't seem to imply simulcast. It just says it's going to exist outright because they have been dubbing Zed the last few weeks. They've been doing 2 episodes a week on the weekends because that's where we get Goku as Ultraman Zero because why not? It's so weird. But like, there's one other weird thing about that English dub of Zed that confuses me and probably only confuses me. So you can still hear the Japanese actors in the dub, but only if they are playing the Ultra and then if they grunt. Like if they have their little grunts and stuff, they're like the non-vocal lines, it's the original Japanese voice actor. But if it's an actual voice line, it's the English dub actor. Most people will not give a shit about that, but it just feels weird to me. Because I can clearly hear, like, because I watched the parts of Jeed showing up in the last 2 episodes that came up this weekend. I can clearly hear when it's the Japanese actor for Jeed and when it's the English actor for Jeed. And it just slides between the 2 of them during the fight. Because I don't know why they didn't just have him fully dub all of the voice lines.
Yeah,
and it's the same with, it's the same for Zero, it's the same for Zet as far as I've seen. Because both of them as well. Like you can hear when it's like their original actors and when it's the English actors. I don't know why they're not fully dubbed and they're only partially dubbed. So I'm like, but I'm like, no one's going to give a shit about this but me. No one, not a soul, because I don't think anyone else fucking spotted it. So yeah. Yeah, I got nothing else. I guess we'll get to black then. So episode 17 through 20. Episode 17, Kyoko's Strange Dream. So I had the smallest glimmer of hope for this episode because it's focused on Kyoko. It's going to be about Nobuhiko. We're going to do something interesting.
I did not, because I kind of expected this was exactly how this.
Yep. So Nobuhiko in his healing bubble requires energy because the healing bubble got a hole in it, and he now requires energy, but from a blood relative.
Yeah.
It can't be from anyone else. It has to be a blood relative. So we have to kidnap the sister. Also, this energy transfer must be consensual. What?
Even though it's not said that at the beginning.
Yeah, it's said later. I'm like, why didn't you just tell her? Enforce a moral dilemma.
Yeah. Also, monster that is sent to get her. When dreams explode, cause headache? Huh?
Sure. Why not?
And then we don't see if that's resolved?
That's fine. A couple ibuprofen and she'll be okay.
This episode feels like at one point it had a cohesive plot. But literally it was only at that one point.
Mm-hmm. So Kyoko keeps getting all these strange dreams, and then of Nobuhiko going, "Come follow me to this place. It's totally not suspicious. Help!" And then she does so, and then Kotaro is chasing her around all episode. Also, we get a fun return of a thing that confused me all original series. What do the girls know about Kotaro and his writer identity? Because they apparently don't know that Kotaro's black. That's very terrible phrasing on my part.
Yes, it is.
Correction. They don't know if he's Kamen Rider Black or not, but they apparently know that Kotaro and Kamen Rider Black are friends. Also, they know anytime that someone says the word Gorgum, Kotaro takes off, and the tone of it feels like they don't know what Gorgum is, except 2 episodes later they do.
You know, that coupled with the fact of didn't he let Yoko know what was going on?
I feel like they know.
Did the writers just forget?
Some part of me feels like they did. Which is why I'm like, nope, I'm not doing this. I'm not dealing with this. I don't want any part of this.
Not to mention, I love the fact that we have spent most of the previous 16 episodes not really concerned if people were around or not.
Yep.
And it feels like this entire 4 batch, we're trying really hard to lean into the Spider-Man Peter Parker thing.
Don't you mean Spider-Man and whatever Spider-Man's secret identity is? Because I don't remember.
Well, sorry, I said that wrong too. If we're talking in like MCU terms, Spider-Man and whoever that kid is.
Yep. So yeah, that's the episode, and then it takes all day to get there. And when they finally get her, the monster takes her soul out her energy out, and that's separate from her actual body, and they put her in a bubble, and they put the bubble into Nobuhiko's bubble, and that, I guess, solves Nobuhiko's problem. And then Kotaro goes and blows up the monster and rescues Kyoko, and then Day is saved.
You did miss one very important thing, though.
What did I miss?
The fact that we got same scene repeated 3 times.
Did we?
Yeah, the dream.
Oh, okay.
He used the exact same clip of like 3 different times, and I'm like, yep. After it came up the second time, I'm like, I'm gonna count it now. I'm just at that point now. Because that is far more interesting than the plot that we're thinking this has.
Yeah. Yeah.
I swear sometimes this doesn't feel like a Rider show. This just feels like the misadventures of Kamen Rider Black.
One episode really does feel like that, if I'm being honest.
You'll have to narrow that one down from this batch.
The last one.
Okay. Because I think the first one fills that gap too.
Yeah. The last one, I'm just like, this is just us fucking with Kotaro for 20 minutes. That is all that episode was.
At least the 2 in the middle try to do something.
Yeah, because we have a new mid boss.
They don't succeed, but they try.
Yeah. Because speaking of said middle episodes, episode 18, Sword Saint Bilgania. So the big boss, Sentry King, is upset of our trio because they keep fucking up. So he's like, bring in the big guns. So they open up a coffin. It's Bilgania. He's the new boss. He has a sword. He has a shield. He can chameleon himself as other people. He can
create fire tornadoes.
He can teleport. Which that's not a unique trait in Tokusatsu, if I'm being honest, because everybody can teleport if you're a bad guy.
I mean, true. He's got the obligatory magic pocket.
Yep. Also, his shield is the same shape thing as the little squiggly line that's on Kamura Black's chest, because reasons. I just remember they brought it up this episode, and I'm like, I mean, sure, but like, does that mean anything?
No.
Okay.
Also, they kind of screw up big time. Why are we interchanging Creation King and Century King? And I'm not meaning in notes. I'm meaning legitimately in episode. We're full on interchanging those two. And it's like, can we pick one with it? Because I swear they change it. And I'm like, what the heck?
I don't know, if I'm being honest. Because I believe the Century King is the one in charge. But I think the Creation King is the one that will come about when Black and Shadow Moon fight.
I thought it was the other way.
Then it's probably the other way, because then I have no idea, because I'm not paying attention.
Same.
Because it is a non-factor in 90% of this runtime, so...
But if I'm not mistaken, I thought they have referred to Black and Shadow Moon as the two that were supposed to fight to be Century King. Except they later, in one of these 2 episodes, screw up and then call that Creation King, and I'm like, they can't be both. Did we forget the words? Because they're too close.
Yeah. But Bilgania is like, I'm gonna murder the writer and do your job for you, because I'm better at it than the whole lot of you. And he does this by donating his sword and shield to a museum exhibition under some rando's name, as affiliated with Gorgum. And Kotaro sees this and is like, I think this might be a trap.
And lo and behold, it is a trap.
You think this is a trap, Kotaro? Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you? Because it literally says Gorgum on the name of the person who donated this. I'm pretty sure it's a trap, you dumb motherfucker. Oh my god. Oh.
Well, I mean, his shocker sense wasn't tingling this week.
Then it must be broken. But yeah, he goes to the museum to investigate, gets attacked by a cat monster, and then Big Alien shows up and then attacks Kotaro and injures him. So Kotaro has to retreat. And so he gets patched up back at the cafe because the girls don't ask specifics of why he's walking in half dead and bloodied. Because that seems suspicious.
And still can't put two and two together to realize that he is Kamen Rider Black.
I thought one of them put it together by like the end of the episode.
No.
Like,
no.
I thought they implied that they knew.
It basically mentioned, like, you know, you could tell your friend not to let you get in harm's way, and it's like, really?
Okay.
We're either using that as a hint that they know, which we already knew that they know, or that's legitimately just making them look that stupid.
Yeah. So anyway, then some rando steals the sword and starts attacking people, and Kotaro shows up, and then they get him to drop the sword, and he's okay. And then some cop gets the sword, and he starts trying to fight Kotaro with it. And then I like that Kotaro's like, he's got that same look in his eyes as the other one. He must be possessed. And I'm like, is it the look in his eyes, or is it all the eyeliner? Because I'm gonna say it's all the eyeliner.
I mean, yeah.
I think it's less that, more the eyeliner, Kotaro. But anyway, Beginia finally shows up. The two of them fight for a bit. It goes to a draw. Beginia's like, I'll kill you next time, even though I could kill you this time, because we still got episodes to do, so bye. So episode 19, The Limit Reaching Hellish Trap. So some rando scientist is going to be executed because he's fucked up too many times, only for Beginia to show up and be like, I need him. And by need him, I need his face. And so murders him and takes his face. And now he's disguised as a scientist because he's going to fake defecting from Gorgum so that Kotaro and the girls will take him to a hospital, and they will want to be around him because he knows where Nobuhiko is. The girls promptly stop being a factor in the episode after this point, even though they insist on being around so that they know where Kotaro is, or know where Nobuhiko is. Why does it feel like we can write the girls out of this show and nothing will fucking change?
Because we can.
I will say that is the one thing that has improved in the years of the franchise. Side characters fucking matter these days, to some extent at least. But anywho, Kotaro sticks around at the night. Beginia shows up. He doesn't reveal himself as being the doctor, attacks Kotaro and injures him, but then staff show up, so he has to fake, not being Beginia. So Kotaro's taken to a room. He mimics a doctor, tries to kill Kotaro again, but Kotaro wakes up. And so he has to lure Kotaro out to some under the bridge, so that the bat monster that's shown up like several dozen times now, does it die in this episode? I swear, does it? It doesn't die this episode, does it? Because it shows up next episode.
Probably not.
Okay. But anyway, a monster and Beginia attack him, and Kotaro has to fight him off, and he does this by stalling him with a sword, having the battle hopper hold up his shield, and then calling the road sector to run him over. And then Bilgania is like, that's a cowardice move. And I'm not going to fight you anymore because it's the end of the episode. Bye. That's it. So that's 19. Episode 20. Writer's Graveyard. Our trio that have been doing stuff all season have come back, and they have this elaborate trap to like kill Kotaro. So what they do is they bribe these parents to sell their old house and move into this non-existent new house with a whole bunch of money that I guess was also fake, because we find out that the house was entirely fake. Okay. Their daughter, they lure her back to the old house with her lost doll. That is, in fact, one of them. Right? I'm very confused because the events that happened over the course of the next 20 minutes are kind of nuts. So they lure the girl back, and that brings Kotaro in the house, and they lock the house, and they have Kotaro start being attacked by vines and stuff, and then they pull the girl into a refrigerator that pulls her into somewhere, and she's stuck in a rose all episode. I don't know where they go. Kotaro tries to call on the battle hopper to help. It gets captured and thrown in a cage. Kotaro gets pulled into the space where the girl is. He can't transform because there's pollen all over the place that it's flammable. So if he transforms, it all goes kaboom. Which, okay, that's something. But Kotaro frees the battle hopper, gets the girl out. He transforms in. Wait, he transforms in that room, and it doesn't explode, does it? One moment. I just realized something. He does transform in that room and it doesn't explode. They were fucking bluffing. God damn it. So yeah, Kotaro transforms, he fights the monster, blows it up. The family gets to move back to their old house, and everything's better. Hooray, that's episode 20. How do you feel about these 4 episodes?
It was definitely 4 episodes.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
Yeah. Just the last episode, the amount of shenanigans they pull to fuck with Kotaro, because it's like, oh, the parents come back to rescue the kid, and oh no, the parents are 2 of them, and oh no, the kid is also one of them. It's like, what? Wait, I thought he rescued no, it's not over. This is just fuck with Kotaro this week.
I mean, sounds like a plan.
Yeah. It's like the basis of all their plans. So yeah, it's Kamen Rider Black. It's mid. It continues to be mid. And I'm just like,
at best.
Yeah, Shadowman, where are you showing up? Get your ass in here, please. I'm begging you. I guess anything else?
Huh?
All right then. Thursday, I'm doing a rental rando for Stadium 1 because I feel like it, and I need a buffer for a week until Tears of the Kingdom comes out next week. Friday will be us. I don't know if we'll be finishing Cursed Halo 1, but we'll be continuing it at least.
No.
Oh. No, right up. Bleh. That's not it. I'm dumb. That's what I get for not looking at schedule while I'm doing this.
Yeah.
Friday is Randomania. We're doing all pink doors KHD race.
Or multi-war. Set it up.
Yeah. Saturday will be TGS. We'll talk stuff and things and other stuff.
And possibly other
idea.
things too.
And then Sunday will be more Kamen Rider Black. Because we'll push through until hopefully we get to Shadow Moon at some point. And maybe the show becomes better. Oh my god. So help me if this show does not turn when Shadow Moon shows up. I'm fucking done.
Fair.
I'm just like, oh, he looks so cool, but he's so goddamn boring. Because I feel that way every time people talk about Omagio. I'm like, yeah, he looks cool. Yeah, he has all the powers of all the riders and stuff. Too bad he sucks shit and is boring, and I want him to go away. Like, he is a non-character in the fucking show. He is a cool suit and some cool powers, and that's it. I wish he was a fucking character, so I gave a shit about him. Anywho, that'll do it for this week's folks. If you like what you're seeing, drop a follow. Really appreciate it. Chippo, and I feel like you'll at TGZone on Twitter because if they still live, exclamation point, Discord, and Jack. This is a link. Drop by, say hi. See you Thursday, folks.